Alrighty, let's talk about Concrete Genie, which is the latest game from Sony Interactive Entertainment, developed by Pixelopus. And if that name sounds familiar, this is the team behind that game that came out in 2014 called Entwined, which, truth be told, I thought was a load of garbage. So that was that, but this is Concrete Genie, and obviously, scientifically proven almost, I'm pretty sure this is a massive step up in quality for the fine folks at Pixelopus. Because Concrete Genie is a good game. It's not some big, bloated, always online, live service trash garbage that most of the industry is putting their eggs in these days. It is a nice, simple game, similar to Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. It is a nice, charming, simple game that you play it for however long it asks of your time, and you put it away, and that's that. And it's got very simplistic controls. It's got a really interesting painting system that I'm pretty sure was hell to develop for, because of how dynamic it can get with the painting. And it's got some really interesting, basic puzzle solving, platforming kind of stuff. I think they borrowed a lot of Uncharted with the platforming conventions in this, the climbing conventions at least. And it's a game that deals with themes that not a lot of games really tackle. It's about dealing with bullying. It's about how to forgive the people that torment you, and it's about learning to embrace the creative spirit within yourself, and it's about trying to bring beauty into a world that is desolate and decaying and basically dead, where a lot of games that focus on not exactly post-apocalyptic, but at least desolate landscapes, they're more about embracing how desolate it is and wallowing in its own misery, which can be great within itself. But Concrete Genie is more a game about hope. And I don't think a lot of games really tackle these themes, and I think this is one of those games that I think Sony should be doing more of, because a lot of their biggest stuff is mature rated. Days Gone, obviously, God of War, obviously, Bloodborne, upcoming Last of Us Part 2 is definitely going to be mature. I'm like 100% sure Ghost of Tsushima is going to be slapped with that M rating, and Concrete Genie isn't one of those games. It's a nice game that I think anyone can play that is into art or into video gaming. I think it's a fun game, and it makes me sad when games like this come out. It just reminds me of how fucked the modern video game industry is with their live service garbage. They're always online garbage that you have to log in every day to get your daily reward and your weekly reward, like you're punching a clock. This isn't a game that's like that. Concrete Genie is a game that you play for 5 to 6 hours, you put it down, and you go, wow, that was a good game. And that's that. It doesn't ask you to come back for its limited rewards and its limited time events. It's just a game that stands still until you are ready to experience it. And I like games like that. And these are the kind of games, again, that Sony should be making. Not Predator Hunting Ground, but this. I think Concrete Genie is representative of what I like about Sony as a publisher when it comes to the actual theme and style and quality of their games. Unfortunately, Sony doesn't want you to know this game exists, because Sony basically sent this poor game out to die with no fanfare, very little fanfare aside from some appearances in their woefully underdeveloped state of play stuff and the occasional gameplay clip here and there. They didn't even put up reviews. They didn't even let reviews go out for this game until literally the hour it dropped in the United States. That is normally a death sentence. That is normally a sign that they have no confidence in this game. And I can't figure out if they just didn't want to bother with spending money on this game, and they wanted to save it for Medieval and Death Stranding, the marketing budget, or they just played it and thought people would hate it. So they went, oh shit, let's kind of sweep this under the rug and hope people forget about it. Well, I didn't forget about it. And I'm going to pick up the baton that Sony just nonchalantly dropped on the ground, and I'm going to keep the race going. Because I think Concrete Genie is worthy of your time. And I liked it quite a bit. I didn't love it. I don't think I'm really going to be playing it for hours upon hours upon hours on end. But it's a game that I played. I liked it. It elicited positive emotions out of me. Especially compared to a lot of other AAA games out there that just make me want to fucking quit video gaming forever. This is a game that brings me hope. And that's keeping in theme with the game itself, which is about hope. It's about bringing hope back to a desolate landscape. And while I don't think Concrete Genie is really going to be the one that lights up the gaming industry, that makes all the executives' hearts grow 3 sizes and go, oh, maybe we shouldn't be engaging in predatory monetization and gambling and live service trash fire garbage shit. But if you like me are sick to death of most of the AAA gaming industry, I think you owe it to yourself to play Concrete Genie. It's $30 in the United States. Probably get it for less if you go on like Amazon or whatever. And if you wait maybe a week or two, I'm pretty sure this thing is gonna drop like a lead balloon in sale, because Sony just went, don't need it. Let's put all our eggs into Medieval and Death Stranding. Which, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to Medieval. I'm really looking forward to Death Stranding. But I'm kind of upset with them that they just let this nice charming little gem just sent it out in the cold with no jacket. And just went, bon voyage, freeze to death, Concrete Genie. Well, I don't think it deserved that fate, because Concrete Genie is a good game. It's a game that I liked. It's a game that I had fun playing, and I recommend it to anyone who likes these kind of games, who likes single-player only stuff that doesn't demand hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of your time. You play it, you enjoy it, and you move on. And I liked it, and I recommend it to you all.